I want to bring in Jane Elliott right now. Jane Elliott, of course, we've had her on before. She's an amazing educator. She speaks truth to power. She does not hold back. I think she's probably more unfiltered than I am. Jane, when you look at what Jane, I fundamentally believe what's driving all of this is white fear. Republicans are scared to death of black people. They're scared to death of Latinos. Hell, they scared of conscious white folks. And what they're trying to, go ahead.
Wait a minute. You're using all the wrong terms in the first place.
See, I was waiting on you to go there. Go ahead.
There is no such thing as white people and black people. There are only people who are different shades of brown. But as long as you use the words white and black, white, the definition of white is pure and unvarnished. Black is the color of savagery and ignorance. Now, as long as you use those two terms, we're going to be at one another's throats. If you'd ever get around to the point that you could look at me and see that I'm not white, my shirt's white, my hair is white, my skin is not. And I can look at CJ there and I can see that his hair is black and his skin is not. If we could get over the idea of several different races, maybe melanemic people, which is what we white folks ought to be called, could get used to realizing that we're all, the whole thing is so ridiculous. Words are the most powerful weapon devised by humankind. I'm sitting here listening to words being used in ways that will separate us indefinitely. As long as you call yourselves white and black, and as long as you call yourselves members of different races, that, by God, is how long this problem is going to last.
So you call yourself, you said melanemic? What did you say?
Melanemic.
Melanemic. Okay. So
if you're anemic, you don't have enough iron in your blood to keep you healthy. So you're called anemic.
So Jane, in our public policy, how do we confront the melanemic Republicans who want to prevent the melanated other folk from being able to cast votes, who are able to put in all of these ridiculous measures that they claim is voter integrity, when in fact it is all designed to keep power in their melanemic hand?
Shalom, 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 shalom. As always, first I want to give all the praises and the glory to Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, Sham, Qadash, Zebulon, to the apostles, and to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect brothers and sisters of the house of Israel, the true children of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites. Shalom to the remnant, to the hopeful elect. So, as you can see, as we've always told you, there's no such thing as black or white. You've either got melanin or you ain't got melanin. You're either considered melanin or melanemic. Melanemic would be the sons of Esau. Melanin would be the sons of Jacob. People of color, a nation of people of color, because that's what we are. There's no such thing as black people, and there's no such thing as white people. Black and white are colors. They are not nationalities. They do not represent who your true nationality, race, seed goes back to. These are just colors. These are just what they refer to as trying to find the right word that they use when we talk about these two colors that they created. These were created by Esau to basically to make you seem as a lesser person, you children of Israel, you Israelites, you Hebrew Israelites, and to make the sons of Esau seem like as if they were the sons of God, when they are not. They are the sons of the wicked. So these melanemic people in a whole are the sons of the wicked, right? While the sons of Jacob are a nation of melanated people. But there will be Israelites mixed amongst these melanemic people that will look like these melanemic people. Just so you understand, there will be Israelites mixed amongst these melanemic people, these so-called white people that will look like them. Just like there will be Edomites mixed amongst the melanated people, so-called sons of Jacob, would be mixed amongst people of color, but they don't actually go back to them. And this is why the Lord has got to come to separate the sheep from the goat, the wheat from the tares, because of this. And this is why at that point the nations will all going back to be part of whatever nations they originally come out of. As the Bible speaks about, 18 nations were created in the beginning. The last two nations were Jacob and Esau. So the last two nations were the Israelites and the Edomites, who are, as we all know, biological twins, not identical twins. They are biological twins, but they're not identical twins. There's a word that they call it. I'm trying to think of it. Hold on. Twins are not identical. There's a word that they call it. It begins with P. I can't think what it is again. Fraternal. I always say paternal. It's fraternal. So around 2 in 3 sets of twins are fraternal. So 2 separate eggs are fertilized by 2 separate sperms, resulting in fraternal twins. These babies will be no more alike than siblings born at separate times. And that's what Jacob and Esau are. Jacob and Esau are, let's see if we can bring up the screen up here. Hold on. Let's change the screen, family. Jacob and Esau are fraternal twins, all right? Hold on. 1 second. I mentioned this video earlier. Fraternal, oops. Fraternal. So this is what Jacob and Esau are. 2 separate eggs are fertilized by 2 separate sperms, resulting in fraternal or dizygostic 2-cell twins. These babies will be no more alike than siblings born in separate times, right? The babies can be either the same sex or different sexes, right? So when it says there, what's the difference between paternal and fraternal twins? The main difference in fraternal versus paternal twins is that the number of fertilized eggs involved. Fraternal twins developed when 2 separate sperm cells fertilize 2 eggs. In contrast, paternal twins develop when 1 sperm fertilizes 1 egg, then after conception, the zygote splits, creating 2 individual embryos, all right? Oops. That's fraternal twins. So, Jacob and Esau. We go back to Jacob and Esau. I think it's Genesis 27. What else is in there? Genesis 27, or 25. Maybe it's 25. Let's just have a look. 27 or 25. Yeah, it's 25 then. That's his deception. Genesis 25. I always get those 2 mixed up sometimes. Okay, Isaac's sons. All right? Isaac's sons. Now these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian, of Pan-Anaram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. All right? They weren't Syrians, but it was brought up, born and raised in the land of Syria. And Isaac entreated the Lord Yahawah for his wife, because she was barren, and Yahawah was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled. So his wife conceived, right? Which means she conceived sperm from Isaac. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. These are fraternal twins. And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. The one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So the Lord said, 2 manner of people. Let me just quickly look at this. I just want to see what it says here. 2 nations go I'm in thy womb, and 2 manner of people. Let's see what this says here. A people, a nation, together, community. Okay. People, a nation. Just curious what it was said there for 2 manner of people. People, a nation are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated. Shall be separated. Let's see what this comes up with here. Whoa. Hard to separate, to divide, separate, to divide, to make a division, to make a separation. Okay, which is what we know, we understand that. To separate by breaking, this is the original power of the bilateral, which are various implied breaking forth, expanding. Okay, so we're okay with that. We know that it means exactly what it says. To separation of people from thy bowels. And the one people, is it the same word? People here? Yeah, same word. Shall be stronger than the other people. Okay, so that's fine. The words mean exactly what they're telling you. Two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, right? The Lord said, two nation of people are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So when we look at this fraternal twin here, this is what Jacob and Esau were, fraternal twins. The main difference in fraternal versus paternal twins is the number of fertilized eggs involved. Fraternal twins developed when two separate sperms, two manner of people, are in thy womb. Two separate sperm cells fertilize two eggs. Two manner of people, two separate sperms, separated two, fertilized two eggs. If they were paternal, it would be one sperm fertilizing one egg, and then two embryos, two people would be created from that one egg. Jacob and Esau were fraternal twins. These were the two nations. Two twins developed when two separate sperms fertilized two eggs. That's Jacob and Esau. Two nations, two separate sperms are in thy womb, and two manner of people fertilizing two separate eggs shall be separated from thy bowels. That's Jacob and Esau. There's no such thing as black people and white people, all right? The Edomites, the so-called white men, are different shades of red, as we know that, all right? So when we go into the story here, and it says here, and when her days were to be delivered and fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So he wasn't hairy, he was red like a hairy garment, and he came out red, all right? Pink is a shade of red. The so-called white man are different shades of red. That's what they are. From a light, pinkish kind of red to a dark kind of colored red. You can see in some of them sometimes. That's what they are. The Israelites are different shades of brown. That's what we are. So they called his name Esau. They're going to have the word hairy here. It doesn't mean hairy. It means, it should be Ayasha, if I'm pronouncing it right, which means wasted away are you. Why? Why was Esau red? Why was he wasted away? Why did he look like that woman? Why did Esau look like, you think about it.
Definition of white is pure and unvarnished. Black is the color of savagery and ignorance. Now, as long as you use those two terms, we're going to be at one another's throats. If you'd ever get around to the point that you could look at me and see that I'm not white, my shirt's white, my hair is white, my skin is not. And I can look at CJ there and I can see that his hair is black and his skin is not. If we could get over the idea of several different races, maybe.
Right. So she said her hair is white, her shirt is white, but her skin is not. It's telling you straight up there. Esau's telling you she is what? She is a shade of pink. She is a shade of red. That's what she is. She is a shade of red. She's literally a shade of red, pink, as you can see here. All right. That's what she is. See? Pink is a shade of red. These are the Edomites. And the Edomite is telling you this. All right? So Esau, this is why his name doesn't mean hairy. The word seir means hairy. Esau means, which is Ayasha, if I'm pronouncing it right, means wasted away. Why? Because he is melanemic. Esau is melanemic. He is wasted away. He has no melanin in his skin. No melanin in his skin. He is melanemic, just like what she said. All right? The Edomites are a melaninic race of people. All right. So when it says here, and the first came out red all over, that's what Esau is, red. Let's look at this word. I don't mean they've got here.
Strong's H132. Admoni. Admoni.
Esau's not ruddy. Ruddy is a shade of brown. All right. If I was to type in, search Google for ruddy, ruddy is a shape, is a, let's see if it's got it up here. To see if they show you any ruddy images here. This is ruddy. All right. What's King David, a light-skinned black man? The Bible does describe him as ruddy. This is ruddy. All right. These are ruddy skin tones, what you're looking at here. This is a ruddy skin tone. If I was to, Esau wasn't ruddy. Esau was red, a shade of red. This is what Esau was. He was a shade of red. This was Esau when he was born. White, so-called white people are different shades of red. These are your Edomites. All right? This is not ruddy. This is what you call. Look. He's not white. That's a shade of red. That's Esau when he was born. He was a melanemic child. Or Jacob was a melanin child when they were born. All right? There's no such thing as black or white, as she's making it quite clear. And she's an Edomite woman, supposedly Edomite woman. I don't 100% know, but she's an Edomite woman of appearance and everything. She is telling you that she knows, she's a professor, that there's no such thing as black or white people. They are melanemic. That's what these Edomites are. They're melanemic. They're different shades of red. If I was to show you, if I said ruddy, whoops. If I said ruddy cows, just so you can see. You see? These are images of ruddy cows. Let's get some images up here, just so you can see. Ruddy cows are different shades of brown. These are ruddy cows. Different shades of brown. Ruddy. It's like that reddish kind of brown. These are, see, this is a ruddy cow. Esau is not ruddy. Esau is a shade of pink when he was born, red. All over like a hairy, is that like a hairy blanket? So he's not ruddy, he's red. That's what Esau is. Red all over like a hairy garment. He's red, not ruddy all over. He's red all over like a hairy garment. All right, he wasn't hairy, like a hairy garment. All right, if we look up the word Seir, just to show you Mount Seir, he lived in a place called Mount Seir, and the Horites were in Mount Seir unto Alparan, which is in the wilderness. It's Genesis 32:3. And Jacob sent messages before him to Esau, his brother, unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. Unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. And Edom means red. So we're going to show you two words here in the Hebrew to show you. Esau does not mean hairy. Esau means wasted away. Literally means melanemic. That's what Esau was. Seir means hairy because it had that look. The mountain looked like it was hairy. Seir, hair, shaggy. Right? The patriarchs, the inhabitants of Edom before the descendants of Esau, the Edomites, the so-called white man. A mountain range in Edom extending from the Dead Sea to the Atlantic Gulf, apparently also called Mount Seir, and extending most distance of the mountain range itself. See if it tells you here. Hairy, rough, because that's what it looks like. Mount Seir has that name, Mount Seir, because it was hairy, rough. It had that appearance of the leader of the Horites, of a mountainous region of the Edomites, extending from the Dead Sea to the Atlantic Gulf, the northern part of which is now called Jabal, southern of El Shira. Originally, the Horites lived there, dwelt in the region. Afterwards, Esau and his descendants, because it was given to Esau by the Most High. This mountain may have taken its name from the Horites, but I would prefer rendering as an appellative the rough mountain, i.e., clothed and as it were bristled with trees and thick woods, compared to a mountain in the tribe of Judah. So that's why it was referred to as seir. Seir means rough, hairy. That's what the word seir means. Seir means hairy. Esau doesn't mean hairy. Seir means rough, hairy, because the mountain, Mount Seir, let's see if we can get a picture up of Mount Seir. It had that appearance. So that shows me here. So yeah, so the best picture we can get of it, Mount Seir, Petra, which is Mount. Let's see what we got here first. Because it had that rough appearance. It looked hairy. There you go. This looks like a good one. This is Mount Seir here. It had that rough appearance. Rough. It looked hairy. As you can see, it was a rough mountain range. More pictures it's got here. It's a rough mountain range. So it's named Mount Seir. Seir means hairy, rough. Esau does not mean hairy and rough. Esau means wasted away. Literally means melanemic. Mount Seir is hairy and rough. Right? Of a mountainous region of the Edomites, extending from the Dead Sea to the Atlantic Gulf and the northern part of which is called Jebel, as you can see. All right, that's how it got its name, Mount Seir, hairy mountain, rough mountain, Mount Seir, rough, hairy. So that was, where did we go to? What word was we on? We was on Seir. And if we look at the word Edom, in the land of Seir, in the country of Edom,
Strong's H123, Edom, Edom,
which means red. Edomite, the Greek word is Idumean, descendants of Esau. Edom, how did he get that name Edom? From his brother Jacob. He said, now I'm going to call your name Edom, red, because when he came in from hunting, he was so like tired and frustrated. What's the word? Like all of the blood, you can see all of the blood. He'd been out there all day trying to hunt, and all the blood was coming in through his veins and his skin. He became even more red. So his brother gave him that name. Let's see, hold on. Should be here. Here it is. And Jacob sod pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, because he didn't catch anything when he was out hunting, with that same red pottage, right? For I am faint, therefore was his name called Edom. He was faint, tired. You can see all the blood. He's tired. He's been out there all day trying to hunt, and all of the red is coming out. He was getting even darker. So we go back here again. This is why he was called Edom, initially Esau, because he had no melanin in his skin. He was a melanemic baby. As he grew older, he looked the same. It was a shade of red, a shade of pink, pink is a shade of red. So we had gone out hunting that day, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in a tent. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field hunting, and he was faint, tired. He's been out there all day running up and down through the forest, the fields, looking for goats, whatever he was hunting, and that couldn't catch anything. So he said to Jacob, feed me, I'm knackered, tired. Can't you look at me? Can't you see, Jacob? Look at me. I pray thee with that red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Red. Jacob said, man, I'm going to call you red, pink, man. Look how red you are, boy. You've been out there all day. That's Esau. There's no such thing as black and white. These are a melanemic nation of people who are going to go into captivity, into slavery in the kingdom of heaven that's coming to earth, whose kingdom is coming to an end, whose rulership is coming to an end. Remember, the scripture says, right? The Esau's shit is coming to an end. These Edomites' rulership is coming to an end. All right? 2 Ezra 6 and 8. And he says unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. As we know, Jacob held Esau's heel when they were born, right? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Jacob's rulership is going to come about when the Lord, Yahawashi, comes to subjugate the Edomites, the so-called white man, and all the other nations in the midst of World War III. So when the nations, the main nations, Russia and America, go head to head, when the nuclear missiles are being fired, the Lord himself, Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is going to appear in his chariots, not on horses, in his chariots with the angels, Michael, the chief archangel, to deliver the remnant of Jacob, which are the children of Israel, but only the remnant. Not all of them are going to be saved. To deliver them from the destruction of Babylon the Great and anywhere else where a missile might be fired upon, up into the chariots to receive these new bodies and immortality and spiritual powers, to gather the 144,000, and then the Lord and the angels are going to go to war against Esau, the Edomites, and the other nations, but Esau is going to be the main nation leading them, to subjugate them, to destroy them, and the Lord and the angels, beginning with the missiles, the nuclear missiles, are going to be the first things to hit America. The Lord and the angels are going to complete the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. Israel will also be destroyed and purified by fire. The Lord and the angels and the Lord are going to purify Israel by fire, because it's an abomination to the Most High and to Yahawashi. The difference between Israel and America's destruction is that America shall never be inhabited again, whereas Israel will be rebuilt up again, because that's going to be the kingdom of heaven. That's going to be the HQ. The kingdom of heaven is coming to earth. The kingdom is going to reside literally in the promised land with the elect, the remnant of Israel. And then we're going to subjugate the nations, and then we're going to teach them the laws, commandments, and statutes. They're all going to have to live by the laws, commandments, and statutes of the scriptures. It's as simple as that. Of the Most High, should I say. I shouldn't say that. It's the Most High's laws, commandments, and statutes. That's what's going to happen. That's what's getting ready to happen. So everything's been coming out about who these so-called white people are. They are the melanemic race of Edomites. The melanemic nation of the Edomites are going to go into captivity. I might call this that. I'm not sure. The melanemic nation of the Edomites are going to go into captivity. No such thing as black and white. No such thing. Can't say this enough. So, on that note, I'm going to leave it there. I pray you're edified. I'll give you the praise and the glory to Yahawah, Shim, Yahawashi, Qadash, double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. As I say, leave your comments in the comment board. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment board, basically as such. But this is how it's going to go down, family. These melanemic people, the Edomites, the melanemic nation of Edomites, are going to go into captivity. No such thing as black and white. It's as simple as that. The Lord is prepping the nations in preparation for the last great showdown. And remember, before all this takes place, the microchip, mark of the beast, must be in play. So I pray you edified. All praises to Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi, by Shem Qadash. Keep praying, keep safe, repent, and hold on to this truth. I can't say this enough, family. Hold on. The last rates.